Heyo, and welcome to another episode of Glitch Building 101. I am Crisscross Applesauce, and today's episode is all about grabbing a perfectly level wire. Grabbing a level wire is one of the most fundamental things that any glitch builder needs to know, because doing it correctly will set up any sort of build that you have after that point. Once you learn how to get a level and center wire for any of your builds, then you can move on to adjusting that wire as your center point away from being perfectly level straight up and down. But before that, you need to understand the mechanics behind grabbing a perfectly level wire. Any green stated floor part or wall part is always going to innately be perfectly level within the XY axis of the bounds of your base computer, no matter where you put that. Even if you have it floating in the air and toggle your free place button, it will be perfectly level straight up in the air. Now, knowing this, we can create ourselves a platform around a central point that we would like to start our building from. And we can grab a level wire with one of its ends directly in that center point. Place a garage door at either end at any of the four sides of your center square, then reverse wire glitch from a green stated floor part at the center of your platform. Pull that up to your garage door, and then you can reverse wire glitch from any position parallel to that wire and pull to that center wire that you created. Now, no matter what, that wire from all sides will always be perfectly level. You can also do this by deleting your center piece and then adjacency glitching from that large floor piece to a small floor piece. Grab yourself a floor light and then make sure that it is placed in this orientation here, in this position here as well. Then you can reverse wire glitch from a small floor to the left or the right side of that and connect to that innate wire end connector that's on the floor light. Then once you've done that, any other wires that are again parallel to that wire you just made that is also connected to the opposite end of that wire will also maintain a perfectly level orientation. Here I'm using a full length wall to come from the left side, but you can come from either side that you want at any distance away from your center point that you want, as long as it is parallel with the first wire that you made. Now, here's another simple way to get a perfectly level wire fairly quickly. I call it the S technique. Starting with a level garage door that you know is perfectly level, grab a wall and place it here. And then the next one in the sequence, reverse wire glitch from this position, pulling up to one of the connectors on the garage door. Then replace a wall in that position. Then place another one in this position here, reverse wire glitching from one floor distance away to the base of that wire that you just made. Once you've done all this, you can delete everything, and it will leave you with a perfectly level wire exactly one floor distance apart from each other. Lastly, I'm going to show you how to do this same type of method and grab a perfectly level wire for either pavings or prefab cubes or hallways, as they have the same distance between each center point. Simply place a cuboid room, then reverse wire glitch from an adjacent position, pulling up to one of the connectors parallel to the end of the wire that you just created. Then repeat the process of replacing a cuboid room and then reverse wire glitching from the next one in the sequence, pulling to the center connector that you just created from your previous wire. This will get you a level wire that is exactly one prefab cube room or prefab hallway apart, as well as exactly one full large paver in distance from each other. Well, that's it for this lesson. Hope you guys learned something. See you on the next one.